Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
St. Paul once said that had the good Lord wanted us to recognize red China, he wouldn't have created the Pacific Ocean.
Well, do you have another question?
TC, can we come to your next party?
No. Oh, you can come if you want to. It's going to be this week. I'm having a party on Brookfield 2. It's going to be a benefit, so just donate $1. It's for the Cooties Research Foundation. So someday your cooties the health benefits and money. Send a check for cooties.
An admirable cause. Do we have another question?
Is it true that Mr. Capote and you are having a fair?
Mr. Capote, Mr. Buckley?
And Miss Phillips. Well, rumor is incorrect as usual. No, so.
I like you. I like you very much.
Yes, we will. We are born and me, as the saying goes. However, of course, that would imply somewhat of a homosexual relationship, would it not? And of course, as everyone knows, I'm 100% against homosexual relationships. As a matter of fact, I can only quote G.K. Chesterton, who once said, had the good Lord wanted us to be homosexuals, he would have created Adam and Bruce.